お世話になっております。Crackseiでございます。If you're looking for a quick and easy study hack to add to your Japanese studying routine so that you never forget a kanji, word, or grammar point ever again, then this video is for you, my friend. This is a quick tutorial on how to pair the Japanese language learning apps IMIWA and ANKI to maximize your Japanese learning ability. Welcome back, or welcome to the Cracksei in Japan channel. For those of you who are new here, I am Cracksei, a Canadian living and working in Japan for the last decade. On this channel, it's my goal to share with you my personal experiences learning Japanese and living and working in Japan in hopes that it can help you achieve your goals with learning Japanese and or one day living in Japan. IMIWA and ANKI are great apps on their own, but when paired together, they make a seriously deadly combination. I'm talking like Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker, Goku and Vegeta, Ken and Ryu, or Ryu for those of you who still say it that way. First, I'll give you a quick overview of both tools in case they are new to you, but be sure to stick around to the end to see how to combine these two tools to make a deadly Japanese learning duo.
Holy stuffy! Exactly, Robin.
Starting out with IMIWA, which translates to "what's the meaning," is a free dictionary software for the iOS or Android. It currently translates into English, French, Italian, Russian, and German. In the past, I've done a more in-depth video on IMIWA and other study tools, so why can't I speak English today? In the past, I've done a more in-depth video on IMIWA and other study tools, so feel free to check that out here. The use of IMIWA is extremely intuitive and straightforward. Pretty much all you do is input a word and it spits out the translation as such. For example, if I wanted to know the Japanese word for water, I would simply input water and I get a list of options on the screen. There'll be a long list of variations, but typically the one at the top is the most relevant. It also shows the various readings and meanings of the word itself, as well as the kanji stroke order if you're interested in that too. Anki, which is the Japanese word for memorization, is a spaced repetition app that allows you to download preset flashcard decks or create your own. Anki is an intense app, and there are a million different ways you can customize it to best suit your needs. Not only for Japanese, of course, but for practically anything that you want to memorize. Like my face. If you've been studying Japanese for a while now, no doubt you've heard of this tool. I should note that Anki is free for PC and Android users. However, it comes in at a staggering $30 for iOS users. But it is the best tool that I've come across personally and do feel that the $30 is well justified. And embarrassingly enough, it took me many years to bite the bullet and make that purchase, despite me regularly spending double or triple that amount on a Friday night to literally worsen my memory. Look at it this way, you'd be spending the money on textbooks or manga anyways, so make the investment if you are an iOS user, and trust me, you won't regret it. Personally, my Anki decks are all custom made and they're separated by vocabulary, grammar, idioms, yojijukugo for kanji character idioms, I suppose, and gyongo or onomatopoeic words. English. Totally my first language. I'll explain why they're broken down in this way in the next segment. But first, a word from our sponsors.
いいね、まだ押してない。早く押せよ。こんなに日本語を流暢に喋りたいんだったら早く押せ。押せよ、お前、マジで。
Okay, now back to the video. Now let's move on to the main topic of why you're all here, utilizing these two apps together to make the ultimate Japanese learning power couple. Let's use a scenario where you're studying Japanese. Duh. It could be reading a textbook, reading manga, or a news article in Japanese for you more advanced learners. The second you come across a word you don't know, quickly bust out IMIWA and look up the word. Immediately star the word and take a screenshot of the card. Next, go to the deck that best fits the word or phrase and click Add to add a new flashcard. On the front, write out the word. Depending on your level, you may want to write in romaji, kana, or kanji. And on the back, simply tap the paperclip icon and it will allow you to add media. Select from photos and add the screenshot that you just took as the back of the card. And boom, you're done. Starring the card in IMIWA will allow you to remember that you've added it to your Anki deck already. This is very useful because for me personally, I will be reading something and I'll be like, oh, I don't know that word. and I'll look it up on IMIWA and I'll see that I've already started. So that tells me that it's already in my Anki deck to be reviewed at some point in the future. This way you'll not be re-adding the same content into Anki. Also, in case you forget to star the word in IMIWA, then there is a failsafe on Anki. Anki will already let you know that the card exists if you type the word on the front and the text box is outlined red. And there you have it.
Easy peasy Japanesey.
Are we even allowed to say that anymore? In just a matter of seconds, you can add a new word to your virtual flashcard deck that is Anki, with extremely minimal effort. There you have it, guys, the beauty of Anki and IMIWA when paired together, like peanut butter and jelly, or pancakes and maple syrup, or... Alright, I'm going to stop there because you get the point and I'm starting to get hungry. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching until the end. Don't forget to smash that like button if you haven't done so already. As well, please do subscribe if you haven't done so already. And also don't forget to comment double KO down below if you've made it this far, or something more serious like the actual educational value that you got out of this video, if any. The choice is yours as always, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Now why don't you check out one of my other videos on learning Japanese by clicking here.